What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound, so come by and say hello. All right, I wanted to talk to you about this today. Now, this is a thesis that I have, and I would like to give your opinion on it, or I'd like to get your opinion on it, I mean. And my thoughts here, like I said, it has to do with the great reset that is coming in August once the airdrop is finished. So the thing is, we know that there's already going to be a ton of card packs that are unopened and potentially opened after the end of the airdrop, as people won't be getting the airdrop points anymore. They won't be getting airdropped SPS. And so therefore, one of my theses was that at that point in time, many people, if we aren't close to selling out for Chaos Legion, and I don't think we will be by August at the rate things are going, then what would end up happening is many people would start to open the packs, roll the dice, maybe get a gold foil legendary, maybe get a legendary, get something out of the pack, since there's no longer any value of holding it outside of speculating on pack price appreciation in the future. Now, this next theory that I'm going to share with you or thesis is not, it can work in tandem, but it also works independently of that thesis. And that is the fact that right now, I feel like card prices are actually still artificially high. Now, everybody's going to look at this and be like, yo, Jotun was like $1,000 and it's down. Scarred Llama Mage is down to, 320. You look at the rewards cards, and these common cards were going for 20 to 30 cents. They're going now for less than 3 cents. How can you say that card prices are still artificially inflated? Well, it's not that I feel card prices are artificially inflated. That is the byproduct. The real root is that demand is artificially inflated. Now, what am I trying to say by this? Well, what is the airdrop doing? Every single day, we get roughly 1 million, a little bit more than 1 million SPS airdropped to to stakeholders within the game, right? People who own assets within the game get SPS airdrop, including DEC, right? If you hold DEC. What are many people doing with this SPS? Now, I'm not doing it, and I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just saying that I know many people are selling the SPS and buying cards, right? That's the whole thesis on why SPS is going to continue to go lower. It's because people are just exiting out of SPS. Now, a lot of them are rediversifying into cards. And since this is a game, then why not take the free money that you're getting and put it into cards and buying cards, right? And leveling up your deck so that you can be better and play at higher leagues, earn more rewards, yada, yada, yada. But do you see what I'm getting at here? Is many people are taking that free supply that's coming to them and therefore turning it into demand by going out and buying cards. So what happens when that 1 million SPS stops getting airdropped? And right now, that 1 million SPS is like $100,000 in demand every single day, or I guess in value that's being airdropped. I'm sure not all of that is going towards cards, but even if 50% of that is going towards cards, that's $50,000 every single day that people are buying cards with, right? And I'm not talking about flippers. I'm just talking about people who are taking the SPS that they're getting, rediversifying it within the game, and buying cards. So my thought process, and somebody please poke holes in this if you see holes, or at least we can continue the discussion, is when that ends, right? Because we know it's going to be 120 something more days. When that ends, the only way you'll be able to buy cards is by putting your own money into the game. Many people who have been stacking cards or stacking assets will no longer be getting the SPS airdrop just given to them like candy. So now what happens? You log in, there's no airdrop to claim, there's no money that you can convert into cards, which means you have to put your own money, right? You have to buy credits, or you have to buy DEC on Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum and send it into the game and buy with your own dollars or your own whatever currency you use. At that point in time, I think card sales will slow dramatically and will have a big drop in volume because many people, including myself, right? Like there were times earlier on where I wasn't so focused on SPS and I was taking the SPS airdrop every single day and buying cards. And now, obviously, for me, I've been very transparent with you guys that I am no longer doing that. I am stacking as much SPS as I can. I'm not saying whether I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying that this is my preference at this time. But what I am saying is that due to this, and due to the fact that many other people are doing this, once that stops, are they going to be still infusing the game with $50,000 or $100,000 of demand for cards every single day? I don't think so. So that's why I'm looking at this and I'm saying across the board, can prices go lower for that reason alone? Absolutely, right? The other thesis that I brought up at the beginning is more of a, some people might take a flyer's chance, therefore supply will start to grow, right? So we're talking about supply and demand here. So that first thesis is just saying that, well, demand will stay the same and supply will start to grow because more packs will be opened, but the amount of demand will remain the same. With this thesis, I'm actually flipping that. I'm saying that regardless of what happens to supply, the demand is going to decrease because that demand is artificially high right now. People are just getting SPS for free like candy from the SPS airdrop. And many folks, and I'm not saying this is wrong. In fact, I think it's a smart thing to be doing, or it's a valid thing to be doing, I should say, is to take that SPS and convert it into cards and level up your deck so that you can be a better player in the game. I think it's actually awesome if you are doing that. I wish, actually, I don't know. I'm kind of happy stacking my SPS. My goal is to be an SPS whale. So, but that's just me. So I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts on this because, like I said, just kind of looking through how much value is being airdropped every single day, right? This is about 1 million SPS at 10 cents. And even before this, it was higher, right? Imagine when SPS was 50 cents. That's $500,000 worth of value being dropped to people every day that obviously was getting sold and sold and sold. And that money's going elsewhere. Some of it, sure, it might be taken out. Some of it might go into land. Some of it might go into cards, whatever the case is. But I mean, I would actually say a majority of it was probably going into cards. So, or packs as well. But let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm very curious to hear what you're thinking on this. And now, even more so, a part of me is saying that I should really hold on and not focus on leveling up my deck right now if prices are going to be lower in the future. Now, I am not saying to stop buying cards. I'm not saying that what I think is right and is going to happen. I'm just throwing out the logic that allowed me to arrive at this conclusion and get your thoughts on it and see if it makes sense, see if you agree, disagree, and yeah, let's continue the conversation in the comment section below and what your plans are and how you're approaching this. And maybe if you're willing to share, like, have you been selling your SPS for cards, right? Because maybe we can take a quick poll and see, if several people are doing this, then that probably means a significant amount of people within the community are doing this. And like I said, I'm not trying to shame anybody for selling your SPS, not at all. I think it's a smart move to do if you need to level up your deck. And I was doing it initially. It's just now, because SPS is so low, I find less value in selling SPS and more value in stacking SPS. So that may change if there's a reversal in the future, but for now, it is what it is. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Have an amazing rest of your day.